A thought for today. Many are stubborn in pursuit of the path they have chosen, few in pursuit of the goal. Good morning, children. Under the chemical properties of metals, today I will teach you reaction of metals with salt solution, and then we will do a practical based on reactivity of metals. So reaction of metals with salt solutions of other metal salts. Children, this already we have done under the topic chemical reactions and equation, under which we have learned a displacement reaction. The same thing here we are going to learn once again. What is the displacement reaction? Children, as already you have learned, displacement reaction is a reaction in which a more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its salt solution. That means when we put a metal of high reactive element in the salt solution of less reactive metal, it can displace the less reactive metal from its salt solution. Examples for displacement reactions are number 1, magnesium with copper sulfate solution. When you drop a magnesium ribbon in an aqueous solution of copper sulfate, copper is less reactive than magnesium and hence copper gets displaced by magnesium in the form of copper brown color with the formation of colorless magnesium sulfate. Likewise, if you drop zinc metal or zinc granules in an aqueous solution of copper sulfate, again zinc being a more reactive displaces copper from its salt solution to form zinc sulfate. Again here the color of zinc sulfate is colorless and copper comes in the form of brown precipitate. In third reaction, children, you can see iron when dropped in the copper sulfate solution, the blue color changes from blue to green color of ferrous sulfate. In the diagram very well you can see on adding magnesium in copper sulfate solution, the product form is brown color copper with the colorless magnesium sulfate solution. In second diagram, before dropping the iron in, the color is blue, but once you drop the iron in, the color change from blue to green with the brown precipitate over the iron metal, and this brown precipitate is due to copper metal. Now, based on the reaction of metals with the salt solution of other metals, let us perform a practical. The practical is to observe the action of zinc, iron, copper and aluminium metals on the following salt solution. The salt solutions are zinc sulfate, aluminium sulfate, ferrous sulfate and copper sulfate. So children, in this practical, you have to take the four metals and drop one piece of each following metals under salt solution of zinc sulfate, aluminum sulfate, ferrous sulfate and copper sulfate. So that is your aim, and then arrange iron, zinc, copper and aluminum in the decreasing order of reactivity based on the above result. So first you write down the aim, then theory. Theory is more reactive metals can displace less reactive metals from their salt solution. These reactions are also called displacement reactions. Then this is the reactions what we will observe during the practical. Materials required for the practical are aluminium foil, copper turnings, zinc granules, iron fillings and solutions of ferrous sulfate, copper sulfate, zinc sulfate and aluminum sulfate in 4 different test tubes. The procedure for the practical, children, first of all we will take 4 solutions, that means solutions of zinc sulfate, ferrous sulfate, copper sulfate and aluminum sulfate in 4 different test tubes. Now In each of the solutions, we will add a piece of aluminum foil. Then observe the changes and record the observations in observation table. This is our first. Now second, again we will take the four solutions, that is zinc sulfate, ferrous, copper and aluminum sulfates in four different test tubes. Now in this time we will add a piece of zinc metal in all these four solutions. Then we observe and write down the observations in a record observation column. Third, again we will take all the four solutions, zinc, ferrous, copper and aluminum sulfate in four different test tubes. This time we will add iron fillings in all of them. And again we will observe the changes and write in observation tables. Likewise, fourth time again we will take all the four solutions in four different test tubes. This time we will add copper turnings in all the four test tubes. Then again we observe the changes in color and metal deposited and we write the observations in observation table. Now our first observation, that is reaction of aluminium with zinc. First of all, we will draw aluminium metal in all the four solutions, aluminium, zinc, ferrous and copper sulfate. On dropping aluminium in aluminium sulfate solution, there is no reaction. Second case, aluminium displaces zinc from zinc sulfate to form aluminium sulfate and zinc metal. Here, the color of zinc sulfate is colorless, aluminium sulfate as well colorless, but you can find the white deposit over the aluminium metal. Third case, when we add aluminium in ferrous sulfate, the color of ferrous sulfate is green. On adding aluminium in ferrous sulfate, aluminium displaces iron and the solution becomes colorless. As aluminium sulfate solution is colorless and hence green color of ferrous sulfate changes from green to colorless, and at the same time you can find the dark grey or black deposit over the aluminium metal. Last, copper sulfate blue color changes from blue to colorless aluminium sulfate solution with the brown precipitate over the aluminium metal. This brown precipitate is of copper metal. So based on these all observations, the conclusion what we can make, that aluminium with aluminium sulfate no reaction means metal cannot displace itself from its salt solution. Second, aluminium displaces zinc from the salt solution. Therefore, aluminium is more reactive than zinc. Third, as there is a color change from green to colorless, that means aluminium displaces iron from the salt solution. That means we can say aluminium is more reactive than iron. Last, again here color change from blue to colorless. That means aluminium displaces copper from the salt solution. Therefore, aluminium is more reactive than copper. So, from this experiment that we can conclude that metal aluminium is more reactive than zinc, iron and copper. Our first conclusion, aluminium is more reactive than all these three metals, zinc, iron and copper. Reaction of zinc with zinc sulfate, aluminium sulfate, ferrous sulfate and copper sulfate solutions. When we add zinc in aluminium sulfate, no reaction takes place. Zinc cannot displace aluminium from the salt solution. Therefore, zinc is less reactive than aluminium. Likewise, when you add zinc metal in zinc sulfate solution, no reaction takes place because metal cannot displace itself from its salt solution. But when we add zinc metal in green color ferrous sulfate solution, you can find the color from green changes to colorless because of the formation of zinc sulfate with dark grey or black deposit of copper metal over the zinc metal. This is because zinc displaces iron from the salt solution. Therefore, zinc is more reactive than iron. Last, on adding zinc metal in blue color copper sulfate solution. The color of blue copper sulfate changes from blue to colorless because of the formation of zinc sulfate with the brown deposit of copper metal. Zinc displaces copper from its salt solution. Therefore, zinc is more reactive than copper. Now, reaction of iron metal with zinc sulfate, aluminum sulfate, ferrous sulfate and copper sulfate solutions. Children, when we add iron fillings or iron nails in the salt solution of aluminum, ferrous, zinc and copper sulfate solutions, in the first three cases, there is no reaction. That means iron cannot displace aluminum from the salt solution of aluminum sulfate. That means we can conclude that iron is less reactive than aluminum. In second case, there is no reaction between iron and ferrous sulfate. That means a metal cannot displace itself from its salt solution. Third case, as there is no reaction between iron and zinc sulfate, we can say iron cannot displace zinc from the salt solution of zinc sulfate. Therefore, iron is less reactive than zinc. But in last case, as the blue color of copper sulfate changes to green color of ferrous sulfate. Because of the change in color from blue to green, we can say there is a reaction between iron and copper sulfate. And as iron displaces copper from the salt solution of copper sulfate, therefore iron is more reactive than copper. So from the experiment, we can come to conclusion that iron is less reactive than aluminum and zinc, but iron is more reactive than copper. Reaction of copper metal with zinc sulfate solution, aluminum sulfate, ferrous sulfate and copper sulfate solutions. Children, we can observe on dropping copper metals or copper turning in aluminum sulfate, ferrous sulfate, zinc sulfate and copper sulfate solution. No changes observed in either of the four cases because there is no reaction between copper and aluminum sulfate solution, copper and ferrous sulfate solution, no reaction between copper and zinc sulfate as well as copper and copper sulfate solution. That means copper cannot displace aluminum from salt solution. So we can conclude that copper is less reactive than aluminum. Likewise, as copper cannot displace iron from the salt solution, therefore we can say copper is less reactive than iron. Copper again cannot displace zinc from the salt solution, therefore copper is less reactive than zinc. And finally, a metal, that is copper metal, cannot displace itself, that means Cu2 plus ion, from its salt solution. So based on the above experiment and observations, we can come to the conclusion or the result. The order of reactivity of the four metals, aluminum is highly reactive and copper is the least reactive. Zinc is less reactive than aluminum but more reactive than iron, and iron is less reactive than aluminum and zinc but more reactive than copper. Dear children, during the experiment, you should take some precautions. The precautions are clean the metals with sandpaper. Second, some may react slowly. Therefore, observe the changes very carefully. Third, do not touch or taste the chemicals. Fourth, wash your hands with soap if you touch any solutions. That's all for today, children. Take care. Be safe at home and write down the given experiment, the practical what we had discussed just now. Please do write this experiment in your practical record copy. Thank you.